All right, so we're going to talk about our sensors and our alarm limits. So again, that unit's called the MultiRAE Lite. The startup time is 3 minutes. So let's get it started up in the truck and we're out to the calls. So these are the sensors we have, and these are the alarm limits when the monitor's going to start beeping at you. And it actually has a vibrate, so it beeps and vibrates. So the first sensor we're going to talk about is the LEL. That's our lower explosive limit. So what that is, you go into some flammable environment. Before it can explode, it's set at 10%. So at 10%, we got to get out. So what can we do if it becomes 10% or any of these alarm limits? Get out. We can add fresh air to the environment, try to lower these levels. O2, that's our oxygen level. So we could be too low oxygen, too high. So too low, you're oxygen deficient, right? So you got to put on an air pack. So anything below 19.5, we got to put an air pack on if we're going to be inside. Anything more than 20.3, what does oxygen do? It helps with the fire growth. So anything more than that, it's a hazardous environment. Let's get out. CO, carbon monoxide. It is set at 35 parts per million. So anything above 35, we need an air pack on. So if we're going to go into an environment, try to investigate to find out why the CO alarm's going off, and this monitor goes off at 35, we need to get out, put on an air pack. H2S, that's our hydrogen sulfide. That's our sewer gas, okay? That's our drains backed up. It's set at 10 parts per million. HCN and ETO. These are the two new sensors that we're not used to. These are the kind of gases that a structure fire, after you put out the fire, it's actually still producing HCN and ETO. What is HCN? It's hydrogen cyanide. Bad stuff, okay? Again, post-structure fire. It's set at 4.7 parts per million. ETO, ethylene oxide. Again, post-structure fire, it's set at 2 parts per million. So these bottom two, we won't run into them 99% of the time unless it's post-structure fire. So what are we gonna do? After the fire's out, we're gonna go in and we're gonna take this monitor in, walk through the whole house. These top 4, LEL, O2, CO, and H2S, they're probably gonna read 0, right? Because they do a lot of times after the smoke's cleared. But these two, HCN and ETO, we do not take off our air pack until these two gases are no longer in that environment. So your LEL needs to read 0, O2 needs to read in between 19.5 to 23.5, CO needs to be below 35, H2S below 10, and then these two got to be almost 0 for us to take our air packs off. So that's all I got on this monitor. Again, it's going to be on 1101. It's going to be in the case. Let's take care of it. If there's ever a problem with the monitor, go ahead and let me know. Let Chief Hoffman know. Let your officers know. Go through the chain of command. Let your lieutenant captain know first, and they'll send it up. I'm going to be the one that maintains the monitor every 3 months. I'll make sure it's calibrated, sensors, and all that. We'll make sure it's charged. Just be really careful with it. It's really expensive. If you have any questions, let me know.